Hi, it's Deanne, and here's some tips for those of you who are empaths and perhaps donate to every cause that comes into your email, or you forget to do your own self care because you schedule a time for yourself, but somebody else has a need, and then you feel selfish. So, how do you care less? Oh, wait, you're an empath. You're not going to care less. But how do you manage your care? Well, here's some ideas. First, when you come across a situation, I want you to drop into the lower half of your body by making your legs like sandbags. And then, if you've ever been in snow boots, like imagine having that weight in the lower part of your body. Walk around like a sumo wrestler. Like, even if you're not literally walking around, feel yourself like dropping into your body so that you stay here and that you're observing others, but you're not merging with others. Okay. And this includes like when you're driving down the freeway or at the mall, like you empaths know that you are absorbing other people's worry or heaviness. You end up feeling exhausted after you've been around people because you're merging with them. Okay. So another way to not merge with them is allow in through the top of your head sunlight or a waterfall or God's love and light and let it trickle down into your heart and then radiate outward that love and light. And that's your offering. That's your giving of compassion and energy to others so that you're not giving away your last nerve or your energy reserves that are probably depleted because you don't take enough time for yourself. Once it goes into your heart, let it continue to drop down all through your core. Like right now, if you can, let that come in through your head, all the way down into your belly. Like notice what that feels like to have that energy in your belly. It helps drop you down, but it's also like, ooh, that's kind of nice. It'll keep you here in your body. Then let any extra go out the base of your spine and let it take some debris with it, right? Like any extra stuff, other people's stuff, old adrenaline that you don't need, old beliefs. Ask it to like clear you. Let it go all the way down your legs and perhaps out your tips of your toes or the arches of your feet down into the earth, also to help keep you grounded and clear. Okay, so the other thing you want to do is shake off. Now, if you're one on one with somebody, you can even do this in your mind's eye, but better to do it physiologically, right? So, like if you're on a bathroom break or you get up to get a drink, there's some kind of movement. Like let yourself literally like shake off, especially like when you get back into the car after being around people. Rock out, shake off, hop across the room, do something to physiologically shift your nervous system from like, oh, and then what happened? Or, oh, and that this is what's going on for you to like, oh, wait a minute, that's not my stuff. Okay. Even when you get in your own spin, it'll help to shake off and get rid of that energy. Okay. So number 4, you want to be able to show you care, but do that by observing, not merging. And the way you can do that is through verbally, is through asking clarifying questions like, oh, so when this happened, you thought this, or what you wanted was, and so asking, like, were you thinking that it was going to go like this, or what were you hoping to get out of that? And then also reflecting, wow, what really seems to matter here is, or you thought if you did this, then that would happen. And so it's seeing the person, right? People want to have others be present for them and feel like you get me. And you can do that without jumping over onto their roller coaster and taking the ride with them. Right? You can be down here going, oh yeah, wow. And then it went way down. And then you felt like you were being swirled around. So you can reflect and be there for them without being in it with them. Okay. So it's like throwing the life preserver, putting the other's oxygen mask on after you have put your own on. So not joining in with them and going down. And then last, as an empath, you need time for yourself. It's like bringing home the groceries and putting them all over the kitchen and then trying to cook, like move on with your day, right? Everything is still all right there. So when you get time alone, it just helps you reflect. It helps you like put that stuff away. Okay, so this is what I think about that, or this is how I feel about that. I let that wave of emotion comes through. It hits the shore, and then whew, done with that. It just allows your body to process and put things away so that you get renewed, and then you're less likely to get hooked by jumping on the roller coaster because you can see it when you're getting into rescuing or merging. You can feel it in your body. Okay. So I want those alarms to go off, and that way you can stay aligned with your own values and not just meet everybody else's needs.